Hello everyone, welcome to American Truck Simulator. This will be basically the first real video of this game on my channel. I do have two drives basically posted as my very first two YouTube videos, but I usually play on my own time in ultra wide, and that's kind of just what I recorded. So it really doesn't look great, and that was before I was talking or anything, so they're not interesting. Just thought, since I was doing the drives, I'd record them and throw them on YouTube, and that started something that I definitely didn't expect, and I really appreciate the support that's been going on the channel so far. But anyways, just some background. I have about 330 hours in ATS and about 50 hours in ETS 2, which is Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I definitely have quite a bit of time playing this game. I'm using a Logitech G920 wheel and the pedals that come with it. Usually when I play, I use head tracking, but I just use like a free open source program called OpenTrack, and it goes along with another program called AI Track, and it uses your webcam. But unfortunately, it doesn't cooperate nicely with OBS, so we won't be using that today. But I might look into other options in the future. So in terms of what we're doing in the game, I've restarted my career mode, which will be a fun, fresh start. So for the profile, it's obviously Canadian Sim Gamer, and then the company name is Viper Logistics by CSG. And just some brief background on that as well is that my friends and I used to run a trucking simulator Discord, both for ETS and ATS, and it was called Viper Logistics. It was just for fun, nothing, too serious, but it could log your trips using Trucksbook. It would put it on the Discord, and it's just a good place for people to hang out and do some convoys together and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of starting that back up, depending on if you guys want to see that. And it'll just be kind of the same thing, Viper Logistics, but through the CSG Discord as well. So that way all the channels and stuff that's required for Trucking Sim Discord isn't, cluttering the main Discord for people that aren't that interested in that portion of it. But we'll definitely see how that goes in the future. So today we're going to get started with a new career. It says continue, but I've just started the profile right now, so it's going to be right from the beginning. We're going to do real automatic for now. I don't have the shifter that comes with this wheel, or that can come with this wheel anyways. I sometimes still do sequential with the paddle shifters, but just for this first episode at least, we're going to do real automatic. Okay, let's see where we want to start. In terms of what DLC I have, I don't honestly remember exactly what is base game, but I will just show you all the states I have. I know this set is at least base game. I believe that's it. We have Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, just got Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. Arkansas shows up like this because there's currently a preview that you get of a few states. I think these 3 states are out, and it basically gives you a little preview of it, if I remember correctly, which is new because I don't think they used to do that for states, but I know I could drive a little bit into Arkansas. But anyways, I don't have any more states than you see actually here. I don't have Arkansas right now, but we'll definitely look into getting those in the future. So let's see, where do we want to start? Kind of feeling up here. I really like the mountain driving. All of it's fun, but there's a lot more to see around here that I'm interested personally. So let's see. Should we go Washington or maybe a little lower? Maybe we'll do Montana actually. I think I've started in Washington before, or at least I had a garage there. Maybe we'll go Missoula. Let's do Missoula, Montana, because that's kind of around the middle of this area. And we're not going to do the tutorial, but we will obviously do the first drive, which is essentially a tutorial. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. This basically seems like the tutorial to me. Alright, it looks like we're starting in the Cascadia, which makes sense because usually in ATS, when you choose your preferred truck design, which is what you have to choose when you make a new company, it just starts you in that truck as the first mission. I guess they want to start you, in your favorite truck. And it looks like we're doing a logging mission. That's pretty cool. I said logging mission, obviously they're delivering some logs. So I'll start it up. All my keybinds should be fine, but if not, I'll just cut and fix them. Hopefully it works out. Did just have to remap them all. Sometimes after not playing for a while, that happens. Just turn the hazard lights on, turn the parking brake off. Looks like shifting into first has worked. Of course, we're in real automatic, so we will be shifting from drive to neutral and reverse, but not the actual gears, which is fair because we're also in a Cascadia. which is an automatic truck. Anyways, we have the mirrors off, and we are just using the GPS in the truck as well, not the virtual GPS that you can put on your screen. Forget how good the force feedback in this game is. If you've never played with a wheel and you have the chance, you definitely should try it. ATS has one of the most realistic force feedback models of any simulator. It just feels great. Every little bump and shake of the road you can feel. Super cool. I'm sure you can see if you look pretty close. Like wheels, shaking because we're on the gravel here. Let's not go too fast. Pay attention. It's a beautiful area. It's awesome. Definitely glad I started where I did. Quite the rough road for a semi, but it's not too bad. Definitely manageable. Gotta remember to use the engine brake as well. Situations like this. I know it doesn't sound super great in the Cascadia, but may as well still use it. I have it bound to one of my buttons on the wheel, so that's why I probably just saw my hands like crossing over all weird. In terms of mods, if you're wondering, I do have a good few mods installed. I really don't know them off the top of my head since it's been a while since I played. Just some general like scenery, company stuff, traffic. I don't think I have any traffic mods actually now because once they updated them, I didn't bother installing any new traffic mods. I do have some sound mods, specifically from Z-Mods, which are paid if you're looking to get them, but I think they're only like $5 for each like pack he does, and they're just absolutely amazing. And that's for engines, not for every like scenery sound or anything. There's plenty of good free sound mods that I also have for stuff like rain and scenery. And the engine that we're using, the truck here, the default engine, is not a Z-Mods engine, so what you hear is not what I'm talking about. Just letting you know overall what we have. But most likely through the series, it's going to change. It most likely will go to like an unmodded option, just because we plan on doing some community trucking and convoy stuff, and that either I don't know if mods work in convoys. I haven't looked into it since the only multiplayer I've done is Truckers MP. But if it does work, that's cool, but I don't want to make people install the mods that I have or anything, so we'll probably just play it unmodded anyway. So if you're looking to do that, by the way, and not to sound too like advertising or anything, but just we'd love to have you on the Discord. It's already it's only been open for a couple days, and we have about 72 members, which is absolutely insane, and it's been super fun talking to you guys. So the link of it is on my channel, so if you're ever looking to do convoys or just looking for someone to play ATS with, hopefully that Discord is somewhere to go. That'll be helpful to you. I always love talking to my viewers, when we're not on stream. Like, stream is great and everything, but I can give it a bit more attention when we're not playing a game. And it definitely provides an area for you guys to become more of a friends than just reading each other's messages on chat and stuff. Is that really where we're delivering to? I was just looking at the GPS thinking, oh, there's our pickup point. But obviously we have the load. Okay, well, starter missions are typically easy, but not this easy. Cool terrain and cool views, but that is a short drive. Interesting, let's just throw our left blinker on here. Give it a little look. He's coming, that's fine, we can make it. He can wait. Alright, I'm back. As anticipated, I had a keybind that wasn't set, so I just had to cut there to fix it. So we're back. Then in terms of parking difficulty, you won't see me selected at the entrance since I have in my settings it's set to the hardest difficulty, skilled parking. Which I've always played that way. Just usually when I get it right, it's pretty cool to myself, and then when I don't, no one's watching, so it doesn't matter. Which unfortunately is not the case for this video. So hopefully I get it right. Oh, there it is. Make too much of a fool of myself, but hey, we're all here for fun, and you guys can laugh at me in the comments, and I'll laugh along with you. If it doesn't go well, we'll see. Also, usually I start it in external view, kind of get myself generally going the right way, and then switch to internal. And that's because it's a little hard to see the mirrors in a game versus real life. Like, you can't get too close to them, or the field of view is off. Now with track IR, it's even harder. Sorry, without track IR. Because I can't get close to that mirror at all. It's very, very small. But I'm not going to go in external view. We're just going to try it like this. And if I mess it up, that's okay. It's the first parking I've done in a long time. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well, obviously, but we'll see. I'm not going to be too upset if it doesn't. I'm already way over to the side. It turned too early. Let's make a big correction to that. Not a clean approach, but I'm only worried about getting it in without hitting something at this point. For our first parking anyway. Too much of a correction, but should be... I was going to say should have enough room to swing it over still, but no, let's just pull forward and fix it. Yeah, not a great start, but that's okay. I also haven't set my mirrors. These are the default. The top one's a little bit over more than I'd like, but that's not an excuse. It's just something I need to do. Come on. Why is my power not being given? Sometimes the automatic transmission is really not great. Oh yeah, that mirror is actually pretty bad. This one's a little more lined up. I'm gonna have to fix that right away. Actually right now, so I don't hit anything. Let's just adjust the mirrors. I need to be in a little bit more. Yeah. I don't know about this. Come on. Oh, I'm in the wrong mirror. Okay, let's bring it back. And not a clean approach. But like I said, as long as we get it in the zone, that's fine. I'm not going to skip parking. Not that bad. No, it's perfectly okay if you're not someone who enjoys the parking. The driving is obviously most of the fun in this game. Oh, I don't know. I like parking too. We're not lined up nicely, but that's going to be good enough for the game. Maybe not good enough for myself though, so let's just at least do a little lineup. Hopefully none of the employees in the sawmill are watching. There we go. That was an easy first mission, just bringing the logs down the hill. But I'll take it. Should have probably had more of an off-road setup for that. Obviously very, very small rewards since it was super, super short. But there's our first rewards for the series. And here's our garage. Of course, pretty basic, and we don't have any trucks to park there yet. Alright, we're back in the garage, and it's the next day in real life for me. I went to select a job for us to start, and accidentally clicked on the second one, which was pretty high paying per mile. I usually sort price per distance down, so we can make the most use of our time by earning the most price per mile. And I accidentally clicked on it and started the job. So I went to restart this recording after abandoning it, and forgot that it would charge a $12,000 penalty to cancel it when it's only a $5,000 job. But luckily it was the one I was going to pick anyway, most likely. So let's just go ahead and do it. It's a short drive from Missoula, which is where we were, Missoula, Montana. Just go ahead. It's in the Western Star. Don't know how long it was since I didn't really look at the mission details as I clicked on it by accident. And I guess double clicking just immediately starts it, and I must have double clicked. So we have one of these containers. Oh, we'll just go ahead and do it. Be more interesting not knowing where we're going exactly. Alright, let's see. Left turn out of here, so let's make this nice and wide. Don't want to hit anything already on the way out. You can see I'm using the arrows on my wheel here for the blinkers. I don't think I want to go out that way. Probably got another entrance over here. I do have, in terms of settings, like realistic fuel consumption, the realistic or hard, whatever they call it, trailer coupling. I think it's called the advanced trailer coupling, where you have to line up with it just a little bit better. Any kind of realism options we have on, except for one of the major ones, I should say, is we're not using fatigue simulation. Just with how recording goes sometimes, don't want to have that on just in case I need to come back and we don't have some massive late fees, even if it's the same drive, especially doing those World of Truck missions. I just don't normally play with it on anyways, since if I'm kind of, I kind of go based off my real fatigue. If I'm too tired to drive, then I'm too tired to drive. I don't want to line it up on in-game time with my driver. But obviously, that might only be a couple hours in real life. Of course, it makes sense with the time passing and everything. So realistically, I might be able to drive days without falling asleep, but I just kind of don't like using in-game fatigue simulation. It is pretty cool that it exists for sure, but not my preference. And we also have traffic offenses turned off. Even though, of course, I try to follow all the road rules, they can be a little finicky. Kind of like Microsoft Flight Sim, how they ding you for everything. As we found out, it's kind of the same thing. So we're just driving without it, but obviously we're going to follow the road rules as much as possible. Okay, let's set our cruise control, 45. I want to go a little bit lower than that while we're in the city like this, but we're not hauling anything crazy heavy, I don't think, so that's okay. It is the speed limit. Sparta, Montana's pretty nice for sure, but once we get in the mountains, it'll be really nice. Even the river there looks good. Trees are not the best looking here, to be honest. Not sure why. They usually look a little better than that. These turns pretty fast, it feels. So we got traffic coming up already. It's a cool bridge. Agree. New DLCs definitely have great towns. I really like them. They feel a lot more detailed and real than the ones from the base map. But to be fair, this DLC isn't that new, and also they've redone the base map, especially California, now multiple times. And I haven't drove much in it since, so I'm sure it looks just as good. So, I want to stop there. I guess we just started driving. Pretty mad if we stopped already. You see on the controls cam, I have my tablet in front of me. It's running a program called Sim Dashboard, which I've talked about before. And I use one of the community designs that is basically a GPS. It tells me the weight and the cargo type, income, but most importantly, the ETA, both in distance and time in game and time in real life, which is major to me. I was looking down at that. Pay attention to what we're doing here. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm not on the GPS I normally use. Played in quite a while. Swipe over. See, there's lots of truck. Distracted driving, always a great idea. I do not endorse that. Oh, that one has a camera. Not mean to press that. I'll worry about another time. I might not have the right design downloaded on this device. And we need to focus on driving. It's a driving video. Can't break too many laws already. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing with you guys in multiplayer. It'll be really cool, especially on convoy mode, because I haven't actually tried that, where you can drive with your friends and AI traffic, which is super cool. But then we can also do some Truckers MP, which obviously there's no AI traffic, but it's going to really open up how many people can be on, because there's going to be no limit between us. So, obviously I don't know how many people are interested yet, but we'll be able to make it work with as many people as we have interested, which is great. It'll be really cool playing with you guys. It is fun unlocking all the roads again for the first time. My last save, since I really haven't been playing on it that long, I didn't have a huge amount of them, and most of the DLCs I bought were with that profile. So I had a pretty low percentage explored, but I'm happy to restart it. Really, they want us in that way station? I'm not even going that way, but we will listen. At least this time. But we really got to turn into the rest stop just to use this. Ready? Not sure if that only applies for people going forward, and it only means we have to stop in if we were going past, but I don't think so. I think we have to go no matter what. Then again, I'm not 100% sure on that. It's a pretty nice truck. I like Western Stars. Don't typically buy them as a first kind of vehicle. I should. This is nice. I really like them as like a oversized cargo kind of loader, like day cab style. That looks pretty cool. The 49X. Come on. No one coming, please. We're all waiting here. There we are. That was a long one. That's when you really get tempted just to go. Oh, we gotta turn right in here. Figured it wouldn't be so tight and go around, but it's okay. We can make it. Yes, I know. Ooh, he's got cones set up. I didn't notice those. Sorry, bud. Already writing things down. Alright, we passed it. That's all that matters. Luckily the weight wasn't too far off for how much we ate recently. Really showing my driving skill in this video. Guess I'm a little rusty. Sorry if the camera movements are a little jerky. I'm not used to using the mouse to look around, but I'm learning. I'm getting used to it. It's a little nice not having to move your head back and forth for sure, but it's definitely a bit more jerky this way. We're gonna be waiting at the same light forever again. So, but at least this time there's cars, so it doesn't look like we're waiting for nothing. Outside here. Just a plain white livery today. Or I should just say paint job. It's not really a livery. Got the big premium bumper. It's almost our time to go. So we shouldn't be creeping up. Come on. Oh, I better not skip us. Go. Looks like this is an automatic too. Oh, it's a 35 here, not a 30. And now 45. Let my cruise control bound to my buttons on my wheel here so I can just adjust it as we go and resume it. Very convenient. It's a nice windy mountain road that we're taking. Shouldn't be going that fast. It's the limit. Definitely not meant for semis. That speed anyway. The rest of the road is fine. Some guys working on the side of the road. Just gonna stay at 50 for now. Still too fast for some of the bends that we went through, but I think it's fine for this part. Let's move over to this lane so they can pass. It's recommended we take it at 45, so we're going to slow down even more. It is nice to have winding roads and not just straight highways though. We're in Idaho now, right? Yeah, this looks so good. Something about this game, I don't know what it is. I know the driving is simple, but it's real fun exploring these roads. Looks like we're got quite the descent here, so I don't want to go too fast. Don't want to cancel my cruise control. But, I thought that might be early, but no, it looks like we're actually a good idea to do that. So brake too. Can I change this to my speed? Yeah, I can. Yeah. It's easier to glance down at it. Now I'm going quite below the limit, just on this kind of road, of course. I don't want to go too fast. Speed up a little bit though. I did definitely thought the downhill was a bit more severe. Seems like they've added new sounds in the update. I don't remember so much of the air effects. Could be a mod I have, honestly. But I haven't changed my mod since the last time I played, and I don't remember that, so it's most likely through an update. It's pretty cool. Look at that, you can see the road edge is all different there. Sorry, I just yawned, but by different, I mean like it's not just a straight line. It actually looks like they were, pouring asphalt out, which is not that crazy for real life, but for the game, it's just a nice detail. See if we can do 50 now, which is the limit. Oh, this turn's a bit sharp too. Or what I can think I can do at 50. Oh, we're good. Let's stick with 50. Not used to having such a narrow field of view. Can't really see out the windows as much as we drive, but it's okay, we'll look out. I'm not too worried about it being too dangerous. I'll look around and drive. Usually I'm okay. It's only once in a while I get distracted and veer off the road. And luckily it's a video game. And this looks so cool. Yeah, there we go. Only a little bit off, but prove my point. Rumble strips. Pay attention to the road. We'll get the view as we come around here. And that looks good. Slow down a bit for this corner. Beautiful road, definitely very windy the whole way through, which I love. It's definitely why I wanted to start up in the northern states. Nice little footprints there. I don't think I've ever been down this road. I might just be forgetting it. I haven't played in a while, but I don't think so. See if we have to go in again. We shouldn't have to again. Really? It's not super common you get 2 in a row, but that's okay. I don't mind stopping. We're going past it and slowing down anyway for this turn, so it's not like we really have to do much. Be nice and slow. Oh, here they are. Looks like a little mobile one setup. That's pretty cool. It's definitely neat. Let's check it out. We're still rolling. Obviously, we got the weight, but we'll give him a little stop there. Peek at the truck, but not too closely. I apologize for going quiet. I keep yawning here. Need another coffee. Spin it around. Just do that in that parking lot, then we don't have to go all the way around the intersection. Let's go on our way. Nice bushes and stuff. Oops. Using the clutch as the brake is sometimes far too much because I push in only about halfway, and that actually is equivalent to full brake pedal. I should set it for the speed limit of the town, which is actually now 25. Let's check the outside view as we cruise through here. Nice and slow. What a cute little town. We're back up to 35. Go ahead inside. And 50 here. We need a minute to get up to that speed, but that's okay. Especially up this hill. So you can even feel like the wheel vibrate with the engine. Resonate with you. Man, look at these gnarly turns. Sharp turns while we were going uphill. Definitely used too much brake again, but that's okay. Get some speed up this hill. Maybe not illegal, but we can do it. Bring it down a little bit here. For sure. Well, we'll bring it down to 40. That's still 5 over. Doing some turns now, so. What's that sign say? Now we're just nicely coasting down. So we actually have to switch up to 50. Now we're coasting again. I think we're about to slow down for a little town here. These vineyards? No, it's just farmers' fields. Pretty cool. We're in Grangeville, Idaho. I like that little sign. Mountain sign. It's pretty cool. Looks like we're already at our destination too, which makes it another short drive, but that's good. 2 shorter ones for the first episode. Kind of the introduction of the series. Definitely looking forward to doing both live streams where I'm just playing and talking to you guys in chat, which obviously makes it more interesting. can only say so much in ATS, even though it's beautiful to see. But then also multiplayer is going to be a lot of fun. So if you're interested in that, shameless plug to the Discord, which is in the channel. You absolutely have no obligation to join. Just I love talking to you guys, and that's where we're going to arrange stuff. So if you're interested in multiplayer, feel free to join. That's okay, we can cross the line with it. It's a nice little neighborhood. Bit of a trailer park there. Kind of looks like 7 Days to Die, these houses. If you guys ever played that game. So we're going to an equipment shop. Across from the cemetery. Right. Where do they want it? Well, they actually want me to come in the other entrance. Should we do that? We will. Just in case. We never know where they want it, and they might have asked for that for a reason, so let's see. I've regretted it not listening a few times. Who knows, maybe it would have been easier from that way. Alright, let's see where they want it. Yeah, I guess they're going to want it on this side, so it makes sense why they wanted us in here. Trucks delivery. Imagine backing in, because we're on the harder difficulty. So I'm going to keep it nice and close to the garage so we can pull, towards the fence and back it in. Unless they don't even want it in here, but we'll see. Maybe not, actually. So the next one, oh yeah, okay. Oh, and it is pulling in. Or we could always back in the other side. We definitely have to go around anyway, unless we could back up and get some more space to turn in, or we can go around. Let's just go around, because then we can see if it's got enough space on this side to back in nicely. But no problem. If not, we can just circle around. Make sure we don't hit that in the corner. And let's do it. It's pretty open over here. Choose the harder way and then mess it up. Might be a little bit close to restarting this, but we'll see. Should be okay. It's just a matter of if this steep of an angle is gonna have a problem with that fence over there. It's a lot easier to do when you can see instead of looking at the very tiny mirrors. It's definitely off to the side. Luckily it's a wide door. My bad. As long as it works, but gotta be more precise with it. For the first episode, that's okay. Let's pretend we didn't just run over somebody's toolbox. It might have been the grates. We're okay. And we'll definitely try to get used to backing up again without sticking our head out the window. I don't usually like doing that, but we got it back. And it's not like we're an external view, which is perfectly fine too. But this is more realistic than that for sure. I am going to just straighten it out because I want to. I know we had the green. Get it a bit more in the box for them. There we go. Park and brake on and unload. What do we get for our second mission? Still probably pretty low. Okay, I thought maybe we might stay in level 1 because it's another short drive, but we're so low level that things don't take much. So obviously these help with the rewards when you do these types of missions. Usually I like to start off in doing these though, all of them, just because it unlocks more types of missions, and then you have a higher chance of just naturally having one that has a higher price per mile. And it's not like hazardous cargo doesn't pay well too, so go ahead and choose that one. I think we'll just wrap it up here. We got the 2 drives in, even though it was a bit of a shorter episode. Got ourselves to level 1. Let's see. We drove 201 miles, so not bad to start. Obviously, some episodes we'll do, really long drives on live streams, or we might do some recorded episodes where it's shorter ones like this, and we'll just have to see where it takes us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.